Want to go get the cows? You want to go get the cows? Let's go. You want a cup of coffee? A little coffee this morning? Well, good morning and welcome back to Balfour Farm. Oop, jeez, almost spilled my coffee. That would have been a tragedy. We're just headed out to get the cows, taking Moose for a walk. So this is about the fourth day now. I think it's fourth or fifth day that they've been out to pasture. And they're finally getting the hang of it again. So the first couple days it's a little rough. They don't always come in as quick as you would like them to. So yesterday didn't go so bad, but we'll see how today goes. Come on! Come on! Come on, get up! Let's go! Come on, get up! Let's go! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Get up! Come on there, buddy. Let's go. Come on, get up. Good boy. That's a good boy. Come on. Good boy. You want a cup of coffee? A little coffee this morning? Yes, it's time to head to the barn. Let's go. Come on, girl. Everybody else is leaving. Come on! Come on! Come on, get up! Get up! Let's go! Come on, get up! Let's go, Eloise. Come on, get up! Good girl. Good girl. Let's go. Come on, get up! Well, they're making their way in slowly today. Good boy, Moose. Come here. The trouble is we have a lot of grass that's growing in the laneway. They are coming along, but half of them are in front of me and half of them are still behind me here. So there's, like I was saying, there's a lot of grass in the laneway. One of these days our goal is to put down cloth and stone dust so that there's not grass here for them to eat, and hopefully they'll go a little bit quicker. But right at the moment they think they need to eat every blade of grass that they pass, so kind of slows them down going back into the barn. As you can see, half of them got their heads down to the ground eating instead of walking up to the barn, but they're almost there. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, let's go. Get up, Eloise. Come on. Get up, girl. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, Moose, come on. You're too close, you'll get yourself kicked. Ready, bud? Let's go. Back to the barn. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. So I put up fence yesterday for the heifers. So the heifers that had been on top of the cheese cave and behind the barn there, which I'll show you. They actually ate every last bit of grass that was there. But now they're out in the woods. There's a lot of grass, a lot of brush for them to eat. They seem to like it. The shade, it's been warm out. So anyway, we got to get in the barn, get cows milked. Olivia needs the milk today. I think she's making cheese. So get this done so she can get started with making cheese. All right, well, we're back at it this afternoon. The cows have been milked. We need to go out and put out some more fence, set up a few more paddocks, probably put out another water tank or two, hopefully. As you can see, the sun is out, and we're making some solar power today. So anyway, we're gonna head out real quick, along with Moose. He's my helper for the day, so. Okay, well, we're out here setting up more fence. This is what we do every day for the first, I don't know, maybe month, couple of weeks at least, that the cows are out. So every day we try and set up a couple more paddocks, at least 2 or 3 ahead. So every time they come into the barn, every morning for milking, they go out to a new paddock, new grass, fresh grass, after milking. So we try and have a few ahead of time so that we don't have to do it every single day after milking. So we're trying to get a bunch of them set up ahead of time, try and get the water tanks out. It just saves time when the cows are done milking. If we can just turn them out, be done with it, they walk out to pasture, and then we lock them into the paddock that they're on so that they don't wander back up the laneway, which they will do. So we're gonna get that done now, and I'll show you how we do it. Thirsty, buddy? All right, so this here is the laneway. As you can see, maybe there's, it's not very wide. It's about 6 feet wide. The cows head down it, and as we go, the cows yesterday, or even this morning, were on this paddock here. Each paddock is about an acre. We have 35 paddocks. So there is a fence handle here. And what we do is just unhook it, swings across, it blocks the laneway off so that the cows can't go down it. So when the cows come down, the wire is across. They have no choice but to go that way into that paddock. So what we're gonna do now is set up dividers, because right now this is probably about a 7 or 8 acre field that's left here. So we're gonna put 4 or 5 more lines across so we can get at least 5 or 6 paddocks out of it. All right, so what we use here for the divider lines, all the perimeter fence on the far outside of the field is high tensile fencing. It's metal. The laneway here is just a regular metal fencing, nothing, it's not the high tensile. And then the divider line is actually this poly line, so it's a plastic stuff with some stainless steel metal in there, which gives them the zaps. So what we do, this is a brand new line here. We're trying to, our old stuff, over time it gets, we reuse it for a few years, but after a while it starts to degrade. So we're putting out new stuff this year, at least on the first bit. So so use a fence post, run it through the coil. We're gonna walk the straightest line we can over to the fence post on the other side. We think moose, huh? Come on. Come on. Go for a walk. You hot pup. Found a shady spot to lay down, didn't you? You hadn't run around so much. Oh well. All right, so we've got the wire all run out for the divider for the first one. We're going to do at least 3 or 4 more of these. It takes 12 posts to make it across to the wood line. And what we do is I do about 12 paces. So I pace it off 10 to 12 paces roughly. Plunk a post down, keep going, and we'll make our way across the field here. And then we just need to repeat it 4 or 5 more times. All right, buddy, huh? All right, well, I just got the first paddock done, the divider line put out. I am going to go grab the cows, put them out. I don't have a water tank in this paddock yet, but they've been up on the winter paddock there and had water, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna set up 3 or 4 more lines here and then get the water tank set out. It actually goes right at that post right behind me there. So what we do is, I guess I'll show you when I put it out, but we put 1 tank out and it actually services 2 paddocks. So we put it under the divider line, but I'll show you how that works when I do it. Come on! Good girl, let's go. Come on, get up! Come on, get up! Good girl, let's go. Come on, get up! Come on, get up! Good girl, let's go. All right, well, it is the end of the day now, and it's also the end of the week. I started this video about a week ago, and I think in the last video I showed you, oh, that's bright light, that we had put the cows out, or the heifers rather, out behind the barn and grazed them here around behind the barn and then up and over the cheese cave. I thought I would show you real quick what they did to it. There was probably 18 inches to 2 feet of grass out here, and now there is not much, so I'll show you. So the heifers did quite the job here. This has actually been a couple days now. I have put them off in the woods a few days ago, so it's actually starting to grow back, believe it or not, but yeah, there's not a lot of grass left. They will go back out on this probably in 3 or 4 weeks. So it's incredibly windy tonight, and I'm gonna take Moose out for a walk, and we're gonna go check on the cows and also check on the heifers and make sure they have stayed put in the woods. We'll take a walk through the woods and show you where they've been, what they've been grazing on the last couple days. So it was about 3 or 4 days ago that we decided to put the, I did a bunch of fence here. There was quite a bit of grass in here. They've done quite the job. They've been in here eating grass, and there's also a lot of brush that they like to chew on. Little trees. It's not just the grass they're eating, but looks like it's time for them to move again. All right, well, there's not a lot to see here. There's not a lot of grass left, and we've eaten down pretty much everything, so I'm gonna have to move them tomorrow. I think I'm gonna move them out onto the lawn, actually. Part of the lawn that's behind the chicken coop. There's not a lot there, but it'll keep them for a day, and then another, probably early next week, we'll have to move them out onto the big pasture, so which they will spend most of the rest of the summer out there. There's probably about 5 or 6 acres out there for them to eat on, which we will rotate them through. But let's go check on the cows. All right, well, we're just headed out to check on the cows one last time tonight, make sure everybody stayed put. I did put a new water tank out for them today, so I also want to make sure that's not leaking. But and it's a good reason to take Moose for a walk, so he always enjoys his nighttime walk or his morning walk. All right, well, the cows are all set. They are right where I left them this morning, so which is good. There's a ton of grass out here, an absolute ton of grass for them to eat. So the water tank was in good shape, wasn't leaking. So time to head for the house, and I think we'll call it a day. The next video, I hope, will be getting the hay equipment ready to go, and possibly even starting to cut a little bit of the first cutting of hay. So really excited to get that going, and hopefully it goes well. All right, well, that is gonna do it for me today, and that's gonna do it for this video. We're headed to the house. We're gonna go get some dinner. It's Friday night now. Need to pack up for market, get things ready to go. We have farmer's market tomorrow morning. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing here on the farm. And hopefully next time we will be cutting hay. Ready for dinner?